At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. My name is Adam. Sorry, coming in from a secondary location right now, so got a backup green screen, some funky lighting, so I'm not going to be coming in too clear right now, but that really doesn't matter. You know, we got way prettier things to look at, like this beautiful Barbie right here, because crypto gamblers are betting heavily on Barbie to top Oppenheimer. I don't even know what the hell this is. Just popped up a second ago. And it's just hilarious to me where we are. We are all over the place, from hucksters to fraudsters. There's just something wild about cryptocurrency that lends itself to wild speculation. Blame it on the younger demographic, obscene risk tolerance, or simple financial nihilism in response to the depressing housing market. In any case, blockchain-powered prediction markets suit crypto to a T. These platforms allow anyone to bet on any topic whatsoever. We saw this the other day with the submarine. Yo, what up, Erwin? How you doing, bro? If you want to jump on, let me know. I'll shoot you the link. I tried to call you earlier on Telegram, couldn't get through. You disappeared on Discord. So I've been looking all over for you. So this is Polymarket works like this. Oh, Polymarkets. This was one of the coins that. Oh no, that was Polka Starter. Never mind. Sorry. Polymarket. You could buy or sell outcome shares, which are either worth $1 or zilch, depending on what outcome happens. So Elon ends the Zuck. Mark Zuckerberg. They said this is going to be like the highest wagered fight in the history of the world if this happens, which is going to be hilarious to see. Those who bet on a fight announced currently stand to receive $1,653. A fight being announced currently. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So these guys, I'm seeing the beef on Twitter. What up, Camo Joe? So I got this here. So it's coming out to you hopefully tomorrow. This pulse chain hat with the hex on the one side, the PulseX on the other, and then the pulse chain on the back, and then the pink underneath. Well, this thing is sick. Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's like pink and blue. It's got the swirl in it. So this thing's coming your way. Definitely coming your way. Tomorrow we'll get that out. So appreciate you stopping in here. I'm out. All right. I'll let you off the hook then, Erwin. Cold, dry form, tabled. No problem, brother. Cold, dry form, font, tabled. Have my X's to my shows. I don't even know what you're saying, bro. Are you drunk over there, Erwin? What's going on? Yeah, bro, no problem, Camo Joe. That's what we got them for. That's why they were honestly given to me from Jared at JRE Consulting, I believe is his company. Jared's the man, so I'm here to just share them, spread the love. That's what community's about. So let's look at these bubbles here. Enough of the Zuckerberg and Barbies. I don't even know why betting heavily on Barbie to top Oppenheimer. I don't know what that even is. Okay, here we go. Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, 3-hour epic about the man who led the fateful Manhattan Project for the atomic bomb, opens one day after Barbie. So people, all right. So people are betting on which one's going to gross more, and Bart 95%. Oh wow! So $1 gets you 95 cents on Barbie and 7 cents on Oppenheimer. I don't know, whatever. But this is good, guys. This is what we need right here. This is adoption. This is the use case for crypto. Blockchain, you can't manipulate it, right? So when you place bets, I'm doing it right now with Shebar. I think that's a cool company. Actually, I'm not going to be able to do it on here because it's not on Brave, but Shebar is awesome. It's like a little platform on Hedera where you can link up your Hashpack wallet to and just start betting. It's a heads or tails coin flip, and you can bet up to like is it like 5 or 10 million coins each flip. So it's cool, bro. So I think gambling is where it's at. It's a use case that is going to be huge for the blockchain. Just little stupid stuff like this, like being able, like the karate fight that we all watched. Was it last Saturday? That was live in Miami. It was cool. Luke Rockhold was on the mic announcing, and the main event was awesome. So I bet 15,000 karate coins on the one guy, and he won. So I got like 14,800 or something for free. And if you lose, you don't get the coins deducted out of your account. It comes out of the treasury for right now. So it's like a cool way to grow the project. And they have, the coin that it's built into the tokenomics. So this was it right here. And it was awesome. And like, you can start to see the little things that are coming in crypto that are going to be the catalyst for mass adoption. We had it on TV, watching it with the kids and stuff, because it's not as violent as UFC. Like when you get on top, you're not allowed to like drop elbows. You only get 5 seconds. So you're not allowed to just sit on top and just pound people. So it's a little less violent. So it's like more family friendly, and it's cool. I earned free tokens. So I actually sold like half of my bag when I realized you can't lose on the bets. So I just swapped it out. And then the next fight that comes, I'm going to load up and I'm going to pretty much max bet on the fight, because that's how they pay the inflation. Instead of stakers, instead of whatever other projects are doing, karate, it has the inflation built into the treasury for losing bets. So they really want to establish that. So I think it's awesome. It was a super entertaining fight. Even Luke Rockhold, like you could tell, like for some of the fights, he didn't really want to be there. But when the main event came around, he was loving it. He was into it. And like, he even was like, you could just tell once his energy flipped and he was like, all right, this is sick. I'm in now. So I like it. This is where crypto is going to thrive. Pulsechain is mooning. Let's go. I love it, guys. Pulsechain is up 6. All right, let's go. We're back up 2% above SAC rate. Gotta love it. We're now officially in profit. It's a ping pong ball back and forth, but we're up 15.69% in 24 hours. PulseX back up to 3. Man, I feel like just the other day we were at like 400. Whoa, what are we doing here? Whoa, little zoom problem there. There we go. Why are we on the 5th? Man, what is up with the internet? Sorry, guys. I don't know what this lag is all about here. These charts just don't like me here. But regardless, let's look at it over here. I got a better idea. Wow. Wrap Bitcoin. Who would have thought that WBTC, not even wrap Bitcoin, WBTC would be the thing that brings adoption to Pulsechain? Who would have thought? I thought it was going to be like Chainlink or something like SHIB even, which is pumping like hell too, up 40%. If any of you guys caught this pump right here. I mean, even in the last day, we're crushing up 20% in the last 6 hours. And that's after this little dip. So, guys, this is where the money's at right now in these altcoins. They're pumping like crazy. Everything on this chart that we look at here that we've been talking about for a couple weeks now. P-Hux, this is the airdrop I just got 2 days ago. Shout out Crypto Coffee. I saw his tweet on there. Just come to fatty.io/bundles mint. I think fatty.io/bundles/mint. And then you can connect your wallet and see what if you have anything. I only had like 986 or whatever, and I doubled up my bag. I don't know. I think it's a cool ticker name, and whatever. It is what it is. And even Fetch too, right? This is another AI coin that I've been looking at. I've owned, not looking at, looking at it on here, but on Ethereum, I've owned it for a couple of years now, and I sold 90% in last bull run and kept $200 worth, maybe 1,000 coins at the last, I had 5,000 coins I kept at the last bear market as like a moon bag, 10% of my bag, and left it. And then when it hit 50 cents again, I dumped it. And I'm down to 1,000 now. So this is like the moon bag. But the fact that it's actually gaining traction here, I like this. I like that. There hasn't been anything in like a week, and all of a sudden a couple buys are coming in. So, it's not much, but it's something that even Render too. The liquidity is up to 9.5K on this. It was tiny a week or two ago. Quant, 55 cents now. Another phenomenal play in my opinion. Even if you don't want to hold it long term, like the Pulsechain and PulseX are pumping like crazy right now, but they've been in the downtrend. So while they've been just bleeding, it's kind of sucked. So to be able to have these altcoins that have just on a tear. I mean, I added some more Aave today too. I'm up to like 1,100 maybe or something like that. I can't help it. Yeah, I bought 200 more today with some profit from Chainlink. And then I made some Link 2 today. On top of it, an extra 160. It's not much, but I don't care. It was almost, it was 1.6% of my bag. If I could do that for 30 straight days, that's 50% of my bag right there. Stress-free. Right? Stressful struggle. That's how you want it. That's how you want crypto. Stress-free. You don't want to have to be up at night, constantly staring at charts. Oh God, I got to do leverage. Oh, that's the word. You don't want to be chasing. You want to be chasing red candles, not green candles. Come to Deck Screener, check Pulsechain, and do not. This is what everybody new does. They come in here and say, oh God, what's pumping the highest in the last 24 hours? Don't do that. Do the opposite and see what's down the highest, and then go from there and say, all right, what coin on here is down the highest? And it's Aave, in the last 24 hours. That's why I bought some early this morning before this little pump. I saw it at like 31 cents. I was like, whoa, no way. So I added a couple hundred more. And there's fat liquidity in Aave too, 630K. So you're not going to lose anything to a permanent loss, or not the permanent loss, to low liquidity and market buying. Because right now, if I want to buy some Render even at 9.6K, it's time. You can't really do it. If I want to swap all my Aave for it, I can't. I'm losing 10,000 Render potentially. So this is early. This is why with some of these coins, if you believe in it, you have to make small buys, and it can come back handsomely in the future. If you only have a couple bucks, something like Fetch or Render, or even Texan. I mean, Texan's got $27,000 in liquidity right now. I love Rags. I love Crypto Heartbeat. I watched his stream with Steve earlier. It's just a chain to like, what's the word? Not like to refresh, but to like just get a different energy and just a different tone. And I like that. So I want to support people and support projects with founders that I know, and projects that support things I believe in myself. Not just, I like the degen stuff. Don't get me wrong. Alluvium, another great play, I think. $12,000 in liquidity. It's at 40 cents. This coin is at 45, probably $50 now, I'm guessing, after this little uptick. I bought some this is the last buy on Ethereum I made. I bought 5 of them at like $44, $45, right around here. So it hasn't done anything. Alluvium so it hasn't pumped at all. So $46. And we're sitting over here on Pulsechain at 41 cents. And this thing was up way higher. It was up at over $1. So these things can move so fast. Aave's liquidity's thick, so it can too. I really, this surprised me. This was awesome. I saw this God candle. I was like, all right. And someone was coming in and buying $10,000 at a rip and pumped it way up. So I thought, oh God, I don't know if this can come back down. It's going to take that same person or that same type energy just dumping like crazy to come back down. And sure enough, boom, came right back down to pretty much where it started, from like 22 cents all the way to 24. So that's my, every time you see these green candles, just sell and come back. I mean, there's going to be a time where you can't do that, and I don't think we're there yet. The SEC just said that the ETFs for BlackRock, the applications were what was the word? Not insignificant, but like they were indecisive about it, or they weren't. I forget the word they used. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Oh, I can't. They don't even have it on block. Let's see if it's on decrypt. Inadequate. There we go. That's right. So the ETF applications are inadequate. So that means they got to come back in August and reapply. It's like a building permit, or you want to build a building in a town, and you go in with your plans, and they say, all right, your setbacks aren't 20 feet. We need that. Your drive-through is in the wrong spot, or your building isn't the way up the code, whatever it is. You have to come back and make changes. So they're just stringing them along with, all right, we're going to need to see this, this, and this. And then you come back with it. Oh, yeah, we forgot. We're going to need clarity on this over here. So they're just playing the game, stringing them along. So this is going to launch, I think, I don't know, maybe in August they'll let them take the next step. So it's going to launch in 2024, I hope. If it launches sooner, that could be a bad thing for the bull market. Could be good for altcoins for us, but for a lot of the market, not a good thing. Not a good thing. So PulseX, we've almost burned 1% of the supply, 0.92%. Pulsechain, almost 0.9%. So it's happening fast. We've been out for almost a month. So imagine 12 months from now. That's crazy. I think it's been slowing down though. I know the volume has slowed down. I mean, we're at $6 million now, which, it is what it is. It kind of is what I thought. I know I have a feeling some of the voices in the community are louder than their bags are. Like the people in generally life with the heaviest bags or they're not the loudest. It tends to be the opposite with that. So I've been using Saucer Swap. I've been saying it for a while. That's been the project I've been comparing Pulsechain to get a feel for it. The charts look so similar, the launches, how much they went up. And I just hope we don't go sideways for a year. In Saucer Swap, I've had my coin staked now. Took my initial investment out, and I've made over 10,000 coins, but the price has dropped down 60%. But I don't care. I'm a long-term thinker. I'm a long-term hodler. I know that I'd rather have 5 million hex in 10 years than whatever it is now. 2 million liquid or whatever, 600,000 liquid in a year from now. I'm thinking long-term with this stuff. That's why I'm so glad I found Hex when I did, because it changed the way I looked at all these projects. It changed the way I thought about investing, honestly. It solidified long-term in my mind. And through I Trust Capital, shout out to them. I'm sponsored by them. They pay everything for me to come on here and stream. I've been using them for 3 years, and I love it. I have Solana in there. I have XLM, which I think XLM, honestly, there's something going on where XLM is going to be the one the XRP army thinks XRP is going. From what I see, I think Ripple Labs, the company, is going to be the stock on Link 2, also which I own some of. That Ripple equity, that's where the money is going to be. And Ripple Labs right here and PolySign. All of the chats I go to in the Twitter spaces, all the stuff these people are talking about, the flip of a switch, all the banks using XRP, they're all contracts and deals that are signed with Ripple Labs. So yeah, the price of XRP is going to go up, but I think Ripple's going to outperform XRP. And I think Stellar is going to be the one at the end of the day that is the sleeping giant. But I've been wrong with a ton of stuff before, and I'll be wrong a lot in the future. And Zcash, I stacked 10 coins, nothing much. $346 right now. $333 right now. Illuminati confirmed for holding 10 coins. And you know what? I'm just holding them for a long time. I don't know. Something with Zcash. I think it's going to be when privacy and the blockchain kind of collide in the future, where we need to be able to surf all these dApps with some anonymity. Is that the word? Anonymity with privacy, without being able to like how you swipe your credit card right now. You when you're at a restaurant, someone sees, oh yeah, these are the numbers, but they don't know who it is, right? That's how crypto needs to be surfing in the future when you're playing in like games, when you're interacting with sports clubs, all that stuff. Like you need some kind of privacy, and that's all coming. So I don't know. I think Zcash or Filecoin too with their cloud storage. I think we're just a little early, but it's another coin that I'm bullish as hell on. Lockheed Martin. That's the MIC, baby. Can't go wrong there. I think that's too big to fail. TBTF at that point. So, I'm bullish on a ton of projects. I sold out of my Radix bag. I'm glad I did. And I put it into PulseX. Actually, no, I didn't put it into PulseX. I put it into altcoins on Pulsechain. I have so much PulseX that I need to take my PulseX and put it into other altcoins, outperform PulseX, and then put that into Pulsechain, which that's my goal. All the degeneracy that's going on degeneracy. Geez, I can't speak tonight. That's going on right now. My goal is to stack Pulsechain. My incentive token. Actually, I don't know why people harvest it. I don't know why I was just paying the gas to harvest constantly when I'm just letting it sit in my wallet. So I'm just letting it sit here. I'm not harvesting it right now. I'll figure out the impermanent loss or whatever in a little while. I'm not worried about it because my first LP was at 3.7, 37 million PulseX, 10 million Pulsechain. And then I did 3 of them. So I'm not really worried if it goes back up closer to 3.5 to 1. I'm willing to eat that little bit on the Pulsechain side. So I'll just buy it back. I have a picture of when I provided it of exactly what it was at. And I think it was like 78 million PulseX and 218 million or something like that. So I'm loving it. I'm just stacking it. And I don't know, Erwin, what are you doing, bro? Is it like, why? I don't understand if I'm just letting it sit in my wallet and I'm not buying Pulse and PulseX back right now. Why harvest it? Like, why use that gas? So I'm just letting it sit right now. I mean, I'm earning like almost 1 a day, which is balling, bro. It's $8 a day. The goal is start working once I get some help with child support and start buying as much as I can. Yep. Well, that's why HEX right now, it doesn't feel like it. But in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when these longer stakes come due and HEX is at a couple dollars and you're getting, all this HEX back that you staked it at way, way less. I mean, I just been watching Richard's tone and he keeps reinforcing like how many people were able to buy Bitcoin at 50 cents and hodl it to where we're at right now. Be 3 people, 5 people. I mean, everybody has diamond hands or butterfingers with crypto. They can't diamond hand stuff. And if I was forced to, even with the WBTC, I bought back in, I caved to the pressure and I bought one back and it's at 293 now, making new all-time highs with this coin. I'm not counting what happened in the first couple days but this thing is going absolutely nuts. And I bought back in at like 190-ish. And then I bought another one and then sold the second one at like 270. So I'm like, I'm a pussy when it comes to this stuff. Like, I hate losing money. And like, I'd rather like slowly accumulate and stack a couple hundred link, a couple percent each day and stuff that I'm not having versus losing sleep or like, oh, let me go check to see what it's at. Like when you're like sitting these charts, I mean, the psychology messes with you so bad. Like my 2 coins, right? I bought them a month ago at like $42, $44. And there was a reason I bought them, the same as all these coins on here. But the reason I sold them is because I'm streaming all the time. I'm constantly on here and I'm looking at these coins every day and I'm looking at my bags. I'm looking at the charts and it makes you do irrational stuff. It's crazy. And like I was telling Lindsay the other day, I was like, if I wasn't streaming and I didn't open up my computer, I never would have sold those 2 WBTCs. And I'd still have them and they'd be at $600. So I'd be up 8x right now, a little bit more. And instead, like, because I looked at it every day, I saw other coins pumping. I saw Chainlink printing green candles, Aave God candles, SHIB God candles. And meanwhile, the WBTCs just flat and going down. It makes you like impatient. So it's crazy how I never, ever would have sold them. Like the wallets and stuff, like my Zoom wallet and my Hedera wallet that I don't really open on stream much here or open like I do with the PulseX stuff. It doesn't make me want to sell it or touch it or anything. It's crazy how it plays tricks with your mind when you look at charts and you're like, oh my God, I was going to sell here and I didn't. And now I got wrecked. Or I sold right here because I thought we were coming down. And then we pump back up again. Like it really messes with your mind. It really does. I'd rather lose it all than to watch it go up and not be in. I've done that plenty of times. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And it's so hard. It's crazy what it will do to you. I mean, I have like, what is it? A couple 100 million PulseX in liquidity here and 74 million Pulsechain. So let's see what that could get me here with the WBTC. So 74 million would be 25, almost 26 of them right now. And I'm sitting around here like worried about a $20 candle and like excited about 160 Chainlink, which is like $6. You know, it's crazy how your mind plays tricks on you. And you're looking at Pepe now, like, oh my God. You know, this is another one. Shout out Mobius if you're in here. You know, I hope you're crushing it on this Pepe too. You know, a bunch of you guys in here have been saying that they might be building something out on Pulsechain. There's rumors it's coming. So I would love to see that if that actually happened. And there was some kind of like Pulse Pepe, like sync that went on. I mean, liquidity's up to 237K. I don't know if it was that high, but I don't remember it being that high. But man, I mean, I'm ready to, if I had more, like I would sell it. But like when it's such little clips, like Stressful Struggle saying, like it's not worth it. Like if I did that, right, and I sold all my Pepe right now, and it's worth 1 WBTC, not even. Right. And I sold it for there, or I sold it into stables, whatever. Right. Say I did that and I forgot $275. I forgot about it and it pumped up like crazy. No, whatever, 30%. And now I'm underwater. Like I will not forget. Like I'm immediately going to think, all right, how can I make that up? What can I do to make that up real quick? Come and look at the chart and be like, all right, what's down here? And then immediately that's the last thing you need to be doing. It's the last thing that will get you where you want to be. Like I used to play online poker. That I used to play for a living for 3 years. That's all I did before it got banned. And I'm telling you, like once you take a bad beat, you could be playing a tournament for 12 straight hours and you take a bad beat and it's like, if you're a new person, it's crazy how it happens to you. And when you're and like, you know, what's happening too. And you can't even help it. Like you bust out of a $200 tournament, you make 10K and you're pissed off because you could have made the 100,000 up top, and now you go and sit down at like a 10-20 or a 10-20 limit table or 20-40 limit game and sit down with your 10 grand and just try to make the next 20 places you would have made if you had stayed in. So it really does, mess with you. So like, that's why I kind of like not putting in so much to where it affects me. Like I like what your attitude where you'd rather be in it than and risk it and lose it all than to watch it. And I'm the same way. And I don't want to put so much in where it forces me to start selling it and this and that. But like when I see green candles like this, it's like, I know it's going to come back down. Like there's no way it's not going to. It's just impossible. Like it'd be the first time basically that it printed a candle like that where it did not come back down in the history of the coin. I mean, honestly, I'm not even going to come back. That's when the liquidity was low. But guys, this is where the money is made right now in these small altcoins. Do you have to have a lot to do LP for Pulse and Pulse X? I would say you don't want to put up more than, I would say, half of your bag to 3/4 of your bag into that LP pair. And like within I would say you need at least 1,000. I would say $1,000. I'd feel comfortable with. So 500 in Pulse Chain, 500 in Pulse X. Like that. That's what I'd feel because the fees you're gonna pay, and yeah, that's what I feel confident with. But then you got to have double that in your wallet just to have on the side so it doesn't really mess with you. WBTC was a no-brainer since we had a pool. It was bound to return. I know, bro. I know. That's why I had them. That's why I was into them 3 weeks ago. But my dumbass, I don't know. I know. Now I'm on tilt. This bro should get $1 into the chat. Well, that's why you got to change shit up. You got to cut something out or go find another job or like returning cans, like selling shit on eBay. There's people giving stuff away. There's just ways you got to put yourself in an uncomfortable spot. It's just it's how. What's up, David Lee? How you doing, bro? Hopefully you all have a great weekend as well. You'll get through, bro. You'll get through. Crypto's changed my family's lifestyle. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, bro. Hopefully it's brought obviously brought money in, but brought that long-term thinking and that savage thinking where, this past week, when crypto was dying and, Gary Gensler was going to kill it and all this bad stuff's happening, you missed out on all these gains. Everybody that I talked to I've now shown them that it's an opportunity when prices dip like this. We've had 4 cycles to prove this is nothing different. Yeah, it doesn't repeat, but history often rhymes. And I've been talking about even these blue chips, XLM, HBAR, Near Protocol, I really like. Kava, I really like. Osmosis, Injective, Algorand. There's so many coins. And then all of the Richard Hart ecosystem, some of the XRPL coins that are tokenizing statues and the phygital stuff and the games. There's so much going on that, man, it's where it's at. And we're so lucky we're here now and be able to see that these are opportunities. When prices dip, that's what hex staking shows you. You want more coins at the end of the day. In 5 years from now, you want more actual hex. The dollar valuation, yeah, it sucks right now, but it's irrelevant to a long-term goal of, all right, I want 1 million hex or 100,000 hex or 10,000, whatever your goal is. It's a guarantee you'll do better in the future if you just delay gratification in the Richard Hart ecosystem. I mean, he pretty much tells us without telling us in between the lines with his text. That's what I've been getting out of it. Out of the last month or so, his tone is pretty much, this is the RH train, hop on board, and we will go to the moon if you believe in me. It's going to be turbulent as hell. We're going to go down 99%. You're going to be trying to FUD it out of everything you own. And guess what? I'm still going to be here hodling like I did from 50 cents to 70K, back down to 15K, and now back to over 30. And he's going to, I just believe in Pulsechain and HEX the same way. All right, Erwin, get to bed over there. I don't know where, I think you're still in the Netherlands, getting ready for the big wave competitions out in Nazaré, Portugal. Can't wait. Can't wait to go over there and see you hit some of those waves. Well, even like the Pulsechain tour is coming, this summer, like where it's picking up right where we left off a couple years ago with the 5555 tour. You got SJ, Captain, a whole new group of Hexicans coming around the country. And I love that. Richard's been tweeting about it or retweeting it, which is I like to see. He's involved in the community. I don't remember him retweeting the 5555 tour. He might have, but I don't remember him being as like involved in promoting other like Hexicans and meetups and stuff. So I'm happy as hell with everything going on. I've been around long enough to see where this stuff is going. I've read the whole Ripple Q3 report with institutional DeFi, with tokenization of real world assets, where that's going. And it is massive. Listening to Linda P. Jones and Danelle Dixon and some of these women that are CEOs of these blockchain and crypto companies, and they see the future. And you just got to believe in what you own. And the Richard Hart ecosystem, this is the ultimate shakeout. The ultimate shakeout. We now have HEX. Wow, HEX is almost at a penny. All right, I'm bullish as hell on HEX now. Everyone's been sleeping on it. And people that I've been working with DCing in every time. If you're buying HEX, split it up on Pulsechain. Buy HEX from Ethereum and HEX. Buy both of them because we don't know which one is going to pump, when they're going to pump. Hart's Law is a real thing. These coins are all bonded together. All the charts look similar. I haven't seen one, maybe a couple days where Pulsechain is up 15%, PulseX is down 12%, INC is down 20%, and HEX is up 18%. It doesn't work like that. All these coins move and flow together, but the Pulse and PulseX together, the ratio moves up and down in the chain, in between the zone from, I would say it's going to go from 2 to 4, the ratio. So 4 to 1 all the way to 2 to 1. And if you're willing to take the impermanent loss throughout, then we're good to go. And that's a pill I've been willing to swallow. I understand it. I see what Richard did with HEX to make it successful. And he's a long-term thinker, and I am too. And I just know that if people had the ability to stake their Bitcoin when it was $5, $10, it would be a whole different game than it is right now. There wouldn't be 1,000 wallets sitting with all the Bitcoin because the true believers just sucked up all the people around them who were in and got fudded out. And it's the same thing in these different ecosystems. The diamond hands, it's like the island analogy, right? If you drop 100 people on an island and give everybody $1, one person's going to end up with all the money. That's just how it is. So I'm a believer in Goat Heart. Hexlina is crushing it too on here. These tweets have been unbelievable. She's a savage. Do you make more money paying $15 per Uniswap swap or 4 cents per PulseX swap? Unfortunately, crypto Twitter is below average at math and only capable of aping into coins with mid-wit threads justifying rug pulls. So don't expect a light bulb to turn on in their one brain cell at any time, lols. Man, Hexlina, you are one cool cat. Let me tell you. Well, that's one of the best accounts on crypto Twitter, in my opinion. Yeah, bro, this year will be life-changing. 2024 will be the year. This year, yeah, it'll be all right. as we approach the halving, we'll probably push up to 40K, maybe 50K if things get crazy, and then we'll slam back down, I think, in the fall, and then we'll make another run up in the halving, towards the halving, another dip, and then who knows? I mean, no one can predict 6-8 months from now. And if you can, holler at me so I can use your crystal ball. So, guys, this is crazy. We got P-Hooks. Fucks up 33% 24 hours. WBTC 144%. Fetch 10.6%. PLSX 13%. Pulsechain 15%. ICOSA almost 12. Hedron 11.5. SHIB 38. Inc 9. Texan Illuminati confirmed. Shout out all you Texans. Render 16%. PP 1%, Pepe 94, Quant 13, Alluvium 24, Singularity Net 13, Aave took a poop, Uniswap 64%, Chainlink 87%, PZen I only have on here. I don't own any liquid. I think it's stupid right now to own liquid when you can just go mint. And since I'm number 26 on there, I don't see a reason to do anything else. I'm chilling for right now. Why does it do this? This full screen connecting nonsense. Jesus. And I don't have my mouse with me. There we go. So I got to mint some Zen FTs, actually. I need to do a big mint. So I guess I'm going to have to buy some Zen and do that. There's so much going on right now in crypto. It's like, God, like tomorrow night, I'm streaming with Chaos Chris from the Verse, and he's going to run me through and catch me up to date on everything going on with Zen, X1. I mean, I'm just holding liquid Zen. I did the Phoenix where I staked some out for like a year and 2 years. I have my DB Zen, which seems to have died, but I don't care. I'm in profit on that. And in like 34 more days, Illuminati confirmed again. I'll be in profit on the last 10 batches I did a couple weeks ago. So instead of being in profit in like 2 weeks, it's not 2 months. So it is what it is. I'm in profit. And, Zen is basically free. Even to come in here now and just mint Zen and claim your rank, I don't know what it is, but now we're over 8 million. Last time I was on, it was at like 7.4. So there's everyone that comes in after you boosts up your Zen that you're going to claim. So I still got 49 more days left, or 52 days left. Jesus. So, man, this could be at 12, 15 million Zen at that point. And let's see what that is. Zen 15 million. That is a whopping 9,000 pulse chain. So, all right, cool. That'll pay for my gas to mint the, no, it won't. To mint, to do a 100 VMU batch. But I guess it won't. So, wow. I guess that's nothing to be proud about right there. Zen is not worth anything on pulse chain yet, but I don't care. Zen is one thing that I really think I'm bullish as hell on. I have like $1 billion staked on ETH. Getting 20%, that comes due in like another month. I'll figure it out from there. But just stacking right now. Alluvium, I'm stacking. I love Altura too. That's my other gem. Alluvium, everyone knows about. It was huge last cycle, but Altura, ALU is the giant. You can get it on Binance, and the fees are way cheaper on there. And I've been stacking now. I'm only at like 15,000 coins. It's like $500, but there's so much going on. It's like hard to justify. How can I put money into this coin when PulseX is down this much and Pulsechain is down this much? So I'm trying to spread it around as much as I can, take profit here and there. But that's the problem. There's so much going on. You're going to miss out on stuff, and that's okay. It's okay. You're not going to catch everything. But we caught this Chainlink pump right here, 87%. I'm probably going to sell some more, actually. I think I'm going to sell another like 3K. There's no way this doesn't come back down. I just don't. I don't see it possible. I mean, again, this is like the first time, but there is going to be a time where someone comes in and shoots them up and to where they never come back. And I don't want to get caught there. So I'd rather just sell, a couple thousand here, make my percent, move on, and just do it every day than get caught with my hand in the cookie jar, because that will happen. And that puts you on like life tilt. Then you start going crazy. Next thing you know, you're on flipping coins for, 0.1 ETH. And it's just bad news from there. So stay away from that stuff. Make smart decisions. Take profits while you can. And the faster something's going up, the more likely it's going to come back down. So fatty.io is a great site too. And dbank too. I've been using that. dbank.com, just so you can check your portfolio. And it shows everything you got in there. But for some reason, Quant isn't showing up. I don't know why that is. So I'm going to have to reach out to these guys and ask them. I noticed it's not on one of the other ranking sites too. So is there some grand conspiracy on Quant to not show it? Like they're shadow banning HEX. So because it's the chosen coin for interoperability and it's going to $33,333. I don't know. Stay tuned. We will find out. I'm just joking. But damn, that feels good to look at green bubbles. I mean, Radix, I don't even care. I'm out of it. So shout out you, Ivan. Hopefully you crush it with Radix, but I'm out. I'd rather be in Pulsechain, and I'm glad I made that move. I did it like a week or so ago, and Radix is down 2.5 times the amount of Pulsechain and probably PulseX too. We'll be in the top 200 for PulseX. Damn, we dropped out of the top 100. All right, guys, we got to get in the back in the top 100. That's not good. That's not good. Let's check the banter bubbles. Let's see if these are. I haven't been on this thing in weeks. Right here. Last time I was on, it was like dead. There was nobody talking about coins anywhere. Continue with Twitter. "13 hours ago. Let's see, PulseX. 13. Looks like the same person coming in. So yeah, banter bubbles looks like those things died. Let's see, Bitcoin Cash. That's one of the most popular coins right now. And a couple people in here. All right, so yeah, screw you, crypto banner. They're a bunch of shills. They get all their followers wrecked. Brand flip flops back and forth between he's bullish, he's bearish, he's just clickbait, and then he shills you to his trading links and to his like derivatives, and all just gets you wrecked. So I'm not about that. I'm about smart trading, scalp trading, swing trading, blue chip coins that we know are going to be around in the future. If they fail on Pulsechain, oh well, but I'd rather gamble on Chainlink, Aave, Uniswap, and Quant and SHIB on Pulsechain than any leverage site or any gambling site out there. And it sure as hell is paying off for me so far, and hopefully you guys too. It's paying off for. And you guys are crushing these candles too. So that's all I got for today. Take some profits on these candles so you don't get caught with your pants down, hand in the cookie jar. We don't want that to happen. What's up, Mobius? I was just talking about you earlier. Hopefully you're crushing the Pepe, bro. On Pulsechain, it's up 91.47% in 24 hours. So we went from 1180 to, dang, we did more than that. Wow. So Pepe's up like crazy. Hopefully you got that, Mobius. I know you're a Pepe bull. I got scared. Same thing. I pulled a Pepe with my wrap Bitcoin. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with my my crypto hodler counselor, because I'm butterfingering the hell out of these altcoins. But that's all right. I don't want to be a degen for you guys out there. I want to be a conservative, underwhelming, or under wrecking influencer where, I thought it was going to be 3 to 6 months for PulseX to hit its bottom. And if it happens in 66 days or happens on July 17th, I'm all in. But I'm prepared for both. I'm prepared for, Jesus, good Lord, what happened here? I'm prepared for both. I'm prepared for another rollover, and I'm prepared for us to have bottomed out. But I don't know, I was looking at the daily here at PulseX. I mean, yeah, guys, like we're July 17th. That is like, yeah, I'm calling it. July 17th is the bottom for Pulse and PulseX. Yup, that is. SHIB, bro. Well, yeah, bro. SHIB is crushing right now. You know, we got into SHIB a couple weeks ago. I forget who I was talking to. It might have been Erwin, actually. And I was like, you know what? That's a good call. It's just I gotta have a bag of it than to watch it go crazy. So that SHIB is time to take profits now if you have it. If not, wait and look for it to come back to like around 2,000 in the next day or two. So, all right, guys. Hope you all are crushing it. We got exactly what we wanted. This is exactly why we bought all these altcoins, for these green candles, for God candles right here. Uniswap, keep going, baby. Let's go. Chainlink, 93%, 93.5% in 24 hours. We're going to push back up to 10 cents this weekend. We're all going to crush it. And we'll be back tomorrow night with Chris from the Verse to talk some more DGen plays and hopefully talk about the profits we made and talking about how WBTC is at $333 and we can confirm the Illuminati. All right, guys. Have a good Friday night. We'll see you tomorrow.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance, we are the future of crypto.